Your Excellency, Datuk Sri Ismail Sabri Yaakob, Prime Minister of Malaysia, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, may I extend a very warm welcome to Prime Minister Ismail Sabri and the Malaysian delegation. This is his first official visit to Singapore since taking office as Prime Minister of Malaysia. But of course, it is not his first visit to Singapore because he's an old friend of ours. I recall hosting him in 2014 as part of a visiting delegation to a tour of the then newly completed sports hub in Kallang. We had nasi biryani for dinner, together with cabinet colleagues from both sides. And in true Singapore and Malaysian fashion, we had some durians before the meal. We don't have durians today for lunch, but we do have on the menu items which are favorite dishes of both Singaporeans and Malaysians, like chili crab, rojak, and onde-onde. It reflects how similar the people's cultures and foods are in our two countries, how closely we are intertwined with one another. While COVID-19 has limited the opportunities for us to have similar get-togethers, the pandemic has also brought us closer together in other ways. Our two countries worked closely throughout the pandemic. Early on, many Singaporeans tumpang Malaysian evacuation flights, and vice versa as well, Malaysians on Singaporean evacuation flights. But that's what close neighbors are for. We also established the Singapore-Malaysia Special Working Committee on COVID-19, which was co-chaired by Prime Minister Ismail Sabri and Senior Minister Teo Chee Hean. Together with Datuk Hasni Mohamad from Johor, they coordinated efforts to minimize the disruption of COVID-19 and border closures to workers, companies, and businesses on both sides. So today I'm happy and honored to host the Prime Minister and his team here at the Istana. I welcome this opportunity to reaffirm the close friendship and cooperation between our two countries. We had a good meeting just before lunch between the Prime Minister and me. We discussed how our countries could do more together to emerge stronger from the pandemic. Fundamentally, these specific areas of cooperation are founded on our deep people-to-people ties. They make the relationship between our two countries an exceptional one that we continue to nurture and develop. And in that spirit, we name an orchid after Prime Minister Ismail Sabri earlier today. And this is also why today's commencement of the VTLs is so significant. It will allow us to renew our strong bonds of kinship and friendship, reconnect our peoples, and also reunite families who have spouses, children, or parents working across the causeway on the other side, and who haven't been home all this time with their loved ones. At the same time, I'm sure Singaporeans and Malaysians are also looking forward to resuming travel across the causeway for leisure, for shopping, and for makan. Beyond Johor, Malaysia is the top destination country for many Singaporean travelers and holidaymakers. My Foreign Minister, Vivian Balakrishnan, told me that Beira, the Prime Minister's constituency in Pahang, is the most scenic place to visit. I haven't been there, but I Googled it and found beautiful pictures of Tasik Beira. I hope to go there one day and hope more Singaporeans will head there too. The COVID-19 pandemic may yet hold more surprises for us. As I said at the press conference, our plans are unavoidably subject to future pandemic developments, such as the new Omicron variant. But let us hope that the COVID-19 situation remains stable and we remain on top of developments so that we can expand the VTLs and progressively allow more of our people to safely travel between our two countries. The Prime Minister's visit today is a brief one, but I hope it's been a good one, and I look forward to welcoming him back to Singapore next year, early next year, for the Leaders' Retreat. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, may I now invite you to join me in a toast. To Prime Minister Datuk Seri Ismail Sabri Yaakob, I wish you good health and every success, to the peace and prosperity of Malaysia, and to the enduring friendship and cooperation between Singapore and Malaysia. Cheers.